What's good, people? It is Tony the Savant. And before we get started, please like this video, share this video, hit the notification bell so you can be notified when I'm dropping content and going live on the channel. As well, if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel as I drop content daily, go live daily, stay very busy on the platform. And last but not least, please leave your thoughts and opinions in the comment section, as I'm always intrigued to hear what you all have to say about these topics. And ladies and sports fans, and gentlemen, we are talking about Coach Prime himself, and the speculation, the rumor mill has been a churning about him possibly replacing Coach Mike McCarthy of the Dallas Cowboys. As the Dallas Cowboys season has totally spun out of control, and if I was a betting man, I would say that the Dallas Cowboys would miss the playoffs this year. In fact, as it stands, they are not in the playoff picture. With a record with 3-6, coming off of a blowout loss to their NFC East rivals, the Philadelphia Eagles, which is one of those things you just can't do in Cowboy Nation as a coach and as a player. You can't lose to the Eagles. You might have a bad season, but you got to beat the rivals. But they did not do that, and in fact, they got blown out of the building 34-6. Dak Prescott has just, I believe he has a season-ending injury with the hamstring, or I believe he's, getting some medical opinions on if he should have a surgery to end the season. We'll see. I got to double check into that. Just a lot of stuff going on. I forgot the recent news. I meant to make a video about this, but Micah Parsons, and shout out to the big bro Melvin, to Mel over at Man Down Sports. He talked about this, which motivated me to make a video about it, but he covered it pretty well. But Michael Parsons' comments, where he basically said, I'm paraphrasing, that he felt bad for the Cowboys legends, Cowboys veterans like Zach Martin. I forget the other gentleman he named, and then he said that. I'm paraphrasing. Basically, he don't care about Mike McCarthy. If Mike McCarthy gets fired or if he stays, he don't care one way or the other. I think he's done with Mike McCarthy personally, and maybe it just be the whole locker room. Maybe it's not Michael Parsons being an anomaly, but basically that's what he said, and it's just stirring up more of the drama going on in Arlington. So with all of this, this gumbo of drama going on, there's been speculation that Coach Prime could possibly coach the Dallas Cowboys next season, mainly because his two sons, Travis, no, Travis, what's my gosh, Shedeur Sanders and Shiloh Sanders will be coming out of college next year. I believe Travis Hunter will be as well, who's like a pseudo son to Coach Prime. And everybody, and even me, I had this take earlier on. I said that the Dallas Cowboys should have moved off Dak Prescott and drafted Shedeur. And, I didn't think about the possibility of Coach Prime coming over there as well. But at this point, what do you have to lose if you Jerry Jones and you the Dallas Cowboys? I mean, with these bad seasons, not even going to say bad seasons, but with these upsetting seasons, I should say, because of the Dallas Cowboys performing so well in the regular season, and them ending the way that they have with Dak Prescott in the Dak Prescott era. What do you have to lose? You of course you'll lose a quote unquote veteran quarterback, one of the top 10 guys in the league. But Dak is not proven to be a winner. He's not proven that he can even get to the big game to give you a chance to win. Maybe Dak stinks it up in the Super Bowl, but the defense happens to win the game for him. He doesn't even present you that opportunity as your franchise quarterback. And that's not me, trying to talk negative about him or anything like that. That's just what he's shown us in his 10 years as the starting quarterback of the Dallas Cowboys. What do you have to lose? Move off of him, or if you keep him, I was thinking the Dallas Cowboys could pull what do you call it? Denver Broncos and Russell Wilson move. Whereas right now, as we're speaking, the Denver Broncos are paying uh, uh, Russell Wilson majority of his contract. I believe he's getting paid like $1 million exactly from the Pittsburgh Steelers because he's on their roster, but he's getting his money from the Denver Broncos. And so, maybe the Dallas Cowboys, you would hate to eat that and move Dak Prescott somewhere else. But if you bring in Shedeur Sanders, you possibly bring in Coach Prime, Deion Sanders, y'all pull a LeBron James, Bronny James, father son kind of thing. Uh, you know, I think that Coach Prime has shown in his coaching that he's capable. And I think that Shedeur, I've sung his praises many a times these last few years. I think Shedeur has shown that he's at least NFL prospect, with the right development. He could progress and probably be something special, as far as a franchise quarterback and beyond. But right now, I think that, with the results of the season, you might as well start over, and start with a new NFL prospect. Or, like I said, you keep Dak for the next 2-3 years, unless Shador sit down and develop. And then in 3 years, you got a franchise quarterback, kind of taking the model of my Green Bay Packers of letting, your highly drafted uh, quarterback come into the league and sit behind the veteran while he still has some prime years left. I think the Dallas Cowboys could pull it off. And in between, the coaching situation, all right, I know Jerry Jones doesn't really care for the big personalities, as that was the point of contention between him and Jimmy Johnson a long time ago in the Dallas Cowboys glory years. But I do say and do think that Jerry Jones is ready, more than he's ever been before, to kind of fall back a little bit and allow let somebody else, I should say, get a lot more of the limelight. And him and Deion Sanders have a great relationship. Deion was in Arlington for a Cowboys game recently. Him and Shedeur, and I believe Travis Hunter was with him as well, if not Shiloh. And they all had seemingly a good relationship still, smiling and hugging and all that good stuff. So we'll see. I think that Jerry has nothing to lose, and at least investing and trying in this move, considering the fact that all between Jason Garrett, all of the coaches that he's had since Jimmy Johnson have been failed experiments. Jason Garrett, Mike McCarthy included. Why not give Deion Sanders a try? Deion has the Colorado Buffaloes right now as we speak, 7-2 in the Big 12. So hats tilted to him when the Colorado Buffaloes 2 years ago was a 1-win team, I think, and last year I think they was able to get 4 or 5 wins, maybe the 6, I can't recall. But they're bowl eligible. They're definitely in the mix right now. So um, I don't see why Jerry Jones. I don't see what Jerry Jones would have to lose if he decided to give Deion Sanders a chance at this. It could be terrible, but that's what you've been getting from the Dallas Cowboys the last 30 years. Basically, it's terrible. Uh, and with the new quarterback, you got new hope, new excitement, which the Dallas Cowboys need an injection of that in their franchise right now. As I think the Dallas Cowboys nation is burned out on Dak Prescott. I think they're burned out on the losing. I honestly think they're burned out on Jerry Jones as well, but he's the owner. What can you say to the boss? But if you bring in Deion Sanders, his big personality, his optimism, his great mentoring abilities. And I know he has a lot of relatability with the college players. I believe he'll have even more relatability with the professional players, just, having to been in their shoes directly. He's been in the college player shoes as well, but he was in the professionals' uh, shoes longer, and had more success at that level too. So he'll be able to speak to these guys whilst bringing in his son, coaching and guiding him in the ways of the professional football player and how to adapt to the league and deal with all of the pressures. Because as the franchise quarterback for the Dallas Cowboys, it's going to come with its fair share of pressure and expectations. So I think this is a good move, man. I think just, as far as on paper right now, it could be a great move. How it plays out, it could be, a very, very good move, So, but me personally, I know a lot of people are kind of speaking against it. I've heard a couple ESPN analysts talking about it. NFL analyst Rex Ryan was the guy I seen talking about it recently, And it's like, what do they have to lose, man? What do you want, another year of Mike McCarthy? Do you want another year of Dak Prescott? I don't know, because this was supposed to be the year that they take the next step. I mean, last year was a good regular season. They didn't lose a game at home. But this year, they haven't won a game at home yet, and it's been just all bad. I mean, I think the Dallas Cowboys are in the bottom categories of all the major statistics right now, especially on the defense. So we'll see how Jerry Jones plays this one out. Excuse me, see how Jerry Jones plays this one out. But I definitely think they should move forward in that direction, me personally. But that's all I got for y'all on this one. Please like the video, share the video, hit the notification bell so you can be notified when I'm dropping content and going live on the channel as well. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel as I drop content daily, go live daily. Stay very busy on the platform. And last but not least, please leave your thoughts and opinions in the comment section, as I'm always interested to hear what you all have to say about these topics. I am Tony the Savant. Peace.